Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gail. Listen, before I get started, guys, with this very interesting story, if you have not subscribed or followed my channel, please do so and click any notification bells. Okay, you are looking at a picture of the Derricos. The mother is Karen Derrico. The dad is Dion Derrico. Now they have a reality TV on TLC called Doubling Down with the Derricos. It debuted August the 11th, 10 p.m. on TLC, but check your local listings for any change in time. Now, they have 14 children. She's been pregnant 6 times. All but 2, the first 2, are multiples. Okay, they had 2 children. Then they had a set of twins. Then they had quintuplets. Then they had a set of twins. And then she was pregnant with triplets, and by this time, I think she's had them already. They live in Las Vegas, guys. Now, what the dad does for a living, I don't know, but I know it's got to be a good job. And it won't hurt, guys, for them being on this reality TV because they're going to get money for that, and Lord knows they're going to need the money. It is expensive to raise one child. Think of 14. I'd hate to cook in that household. I'd hate to clean in that house because you know them little people is messy. But she have them dressed all cute and depending on, whether they were the quadruplets or the twins or what have you, they dress alike, which I think is too cute. Now, some people may say that's just too many kids. And why she keep having those kids? Well, you know what? They ain't asked me for one dime. So, in my opinion, they can have as many as they can afford. They can have as many as they want. And you know what? I am going to watch that. I hope the show is successful, so they can put money away for college funds for those kids and, just have a good life for those kids. And before they came up with this concept of the show, it looked like they were being taken care of me, but it is none of my business how many kids this woman have, this couple have, because I ain't taking care of none of them. And I'm not talking financial. Miss Derrico, do not ask me to babysit. Do not ask me to babysit. Maybe one, possibly 2. So I don't know what you guys gonna do when you go out to dinner. You better look at mom-in-law, daddy-in-law, somebody-in-law, because that's a lot of kids to watch. But you know what? They are the cutest little things. They're funny too. And one little girl on the pilot, she admits she's funny. But I come from a big family, guys. Not that big. But I come from a big family, but you know what? My mom's oldest sister had 18. And if I'm not mistaken, there was one set of twins, just one. And the rest of them were singles. See, this lady has been pregnant only 6 times. So normally it would be just 6 children. But she's got 14 because of multiples. And then on my dad's side, I can't remember, but they had, he come from a large family. I mean, back in the day, they just, they was spitting them kids out. But I think the reason why, well, one of the reasons from what I could gather is they had miscarriages. And so when she got pregnant, it was not something that they set out to do as far as multiples, because she conceived those babies naturally. She didn't take any fertilities, the way the article reads, and other articles, because I've read more than one on this family. But this is not any fertility drug she has taken in order for her to have multiples. She has naturally conceived all multiples except for the first two. So guys, like I said, they didn't ask me for a dime, but in order to support this family, I'm going to watch that series. I think I missed the first one, that was on the 11th, but from hereafter, I'm going to watch just because I want the show to be successful, and, so they can take care of all them youngins. I mean, cause that is a small village. 14. Oh my gosh. And my aunt with 18, God rest her soul, she gone now, and a few, of her children, they're no longer here either. They're deceased. But, I'm gonna tell you, coming from a family of 8, and then later on my parents adopted one more, so it was 9. It was fun growing up in a large family, guys. They were older than me, except for my little brother. I'm the youngest girl, but they were older. So I did learn to play by myself, as they moved out of the house, got married or whatever. And I was still young. So, I did learn that. But while we were all in the house together, it was fun times. It was fun times. And you know what? My dad always kept a job. He didn't ask anybody for nothing. We were not on welfare. He worked. And I think that's where I get my work ethics from. My mom only worked when she wanted to work. So I'm not going to assume that this guy, the Derricos or on any kind of aid. I don't think they are. I didn't read that they are. Ain't none of my business if they are or not, because like I said, I'm not contributed anything. And people will say, well, you're paying your tax, whatever. You know what? Our taxes is going towards a whole lot of madness. I'd rather for my tax dollars to go towards some children, which I don't even think that's the case anyway. But never mind with that. They are being taken care of. They're just their bright smiles. People will say you have more children you can't take care of them. Well, you know what? I think they're doing just fine. And when the show is on, we will be able to see what kind of support system. Hopefully they'll show that. What kind of support system that they have. Because like I said, them a whole lot of youngins. So that's what I wanted to do. A lot of people have seen the pilot of the series already, and a lot of you guys know this already, but I just wanted to call this to you guys' attention, because a lot of people don't watch TV anymore, so a lot of people may not even know about this family. So I just wanted to showcase this family, and I will be watching just to see whether them kids run this woman crazy. Cause see, I only had 3, and it was difficult. So I'm gonna watch and see how she do this. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys again. Don't forget to watch my live at 4:00 every day, but Sundays. And on Sundays, I have gospel music. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for joining me, and I appreciate you, and good night.